I caught my wife lying about her nights out. I gave her a second chance, but she can't stop lying about her whereabouts. I want to believe her, but she keeps lying. My wife is 39 and I am 35, and we have been together for over 10 years, and we have two little kids, both under 5. About 6 months ago, she started going out with her friends much more frequently than she had previously. She went from one night a week to around 3 to 4 nights a week. I didn't think anything of because she has always liked going out, and now, with having the kids, I can understand her needing to blow off some steam more often. I didn't start to think something was going on until she started to come home later and later each time. Several times I caught her getting home just before 5 a.m. I get up for work at 5:15 a.m., so she assumed I would still be sleeping and not notice. When I confronted her about it, she just said she was too drunk to drive, so she slept it off at friend houses she was out with that night. Sounded iffy, but I wasn't about to get mad at her for not drinking and driving, so I let it go. Actually, I told her I was proud she was being responsible for a change. I ignored my suspicions and just accepted her answer. Fast forward to last month. We are home having a normal Tuesday night when she suddenly needs to run over to her friend's house. Her friend is going through a bad divorce, and she says that she is scared her friend X is going to do something to her, so she needs to go over there for support. This is around 5:30 p.m. I don't think anything of it and say, just call me if he shows up and I'll come right over. Hours go by without hearing from her. I text her and get no response. It's now 11:30 and I still haven't heard from her, so now I'm starting to get really worried that something has happened with the ex. I call her and get voice message. Now I'm freaking out. I had just gotten a new phone, so I didn't have all my contacts on it, so I couldn't find her friend's number to try calling her. That's when I remembered I could get her info from our cell phone records. I log in to go through the history to find her number, and while I am searching, I keep seeing a number I don't recognize pop up in the logs. The main reason it stood out was because the call times were extremely long. Like the average call to other numbers is 10 to 15 minutes, the average for this number was like 1 to 2 hours. Then I see that this is the number she was texting right before she needed to leave to run to her friend's house. I do a quick lookup of the number, and it's some guy I've never met. I instantly go from worried to pissed off. I call her phone nonstop for a good 5 minutes. She still doesn't answer, but she does finally text me back. I tell her to call me right away, but she doesn't. 10 minutes go by, and then she calls. I ask her where she is, and she says she is just leaving her friend's house. I tell her I know she is lying, and she freaks out and hangs up. When she gets home, we have a huge fight about it. She's been drinking, and I'm furious, so the fighting isn't getting us anywhere. So I leave and go sleep in the guest bed. The next day, I tell her I can't be married to a cheater, so I'm filing for a divorce, and she freaks out. She comes clean about lying to me, but says she isn't having an affair. She just has a new group of friends that she knew I wouldn't approve of, so she was hiding it. I don't believe her, but I can't prove anything, and nothing she says is going to change my mind. So we agree to a trial separation. In an effort to not disrupt the kids' lives, we decide that I will stay in the guest room until I find my new place. The next 2 weeks are a blur of nonstop crying and talking. We're never really good at communicating, so this is new. We discuss the things that lead us to where we are and what we both could have done differently to avoid it getting to this point. Those 2 weeks were the most we had ever opened up to each other verbally, and it really brought us closer than we had been in a while. We agreed to put it behind us and to try to work on our marriage with a caveat. I don't want her seeing/talking to this group of friends anymore, and no more lies. She agrees, but says they all already bought tickets to an upcoming concert, and she still wants to go. Like an idiot, I agree to it. The days leading up to the concert are great. Like some of the best days we've had together in a long time. Then the day of the concert comes, and I'm emotionally a reek. Here I'm telling my wife to go hang out with some guy that I'm pretty sure she was having an affair with a month ago. I have a rough night trying to deal with my anxiety about the whole thing, but I still didn't want to ruin her concert, so I didn't call/text her at all. The next day, I sent her a text just to confirm that she still wants to work on things and that she is done with that group. She confirms, and everything seems fine. I text her a little later to see if a package that I was expecting was delivered. She worked from home and get no response. It is a time-sensitive thing, so I text her again like an hour later, still nothing. I figure she must be napping because she was out late at the concert, so rather than bother her, I decide to just check our security cameras to answer my question. Much to my surprise, I see that she's not napping. She's showered, gotten dressed, and left the house. She is supposed to be working, so she never leaves for more than 15 to 20 minutes. She was gone for almost 3 hours. I'm freaking out, but also try to convince myself that she had an appointment or something that I forgot about. When I get home, I see that she isn't dressed up anymore. She is back to wearing her PJs. I ask her if she went anywhere today, and she says she went to the pharmacy quick, but that was it. I lose it. I showed her the security logs and asked her to explain, and she just said I was being paranoid. I do have anxiety issues, and I'm prone to thinking negatively, so I start questioning her as a way to talk through my anxiety and convince myself that I am overreacting. Rather than try to talk me through it, she gets very defensive and accuses me of spying on her and taking away her privacy. We fight all night. I ask her a question, "What are you doing at the pharmacy for 3 hours?" She deflects by saying I'm being crazy and I need to see a doctor to deal with these issues I'm having. This morning, I texted her asking her to come clean, and to my surprise, she does. She says she forgot her wallet in one of their cars, so she went to pick it up. She lied about it because she knew I would be mad that she had to see them again, but she didn't have a choice. I want to believe her and work on things, but she just keeps lying. I don't know what to do, and I don't have anyone to talk to about it. Please help me process this. Best comments. She's lying to you, and she's effing gaslighting you. Trust your instincts. You've done nothing wrong. She's 100% lying. Number 1. She's having an affair. You don't almost throw your marriage away for a group of friends, and you don't lie to your husband about that. Maybe about what you do with them, sure. She's definitely having an affair. Number 2. She's lying and trickle-truthing and gaslighting. She's a good liar. Definitely having an affair. I wonder how many of these new friends have been balls deep in her while Opie is staying at home. That's what I was going to say. Gaslighting is evil, and the fact she's doing it to you, making you think you're crazy or paranoid to cover her own misdeeds, tells you all you need to know. She thinks she can manipulate you and keep having an affair with this guy. The fact she got dressed up to pick up a purse, then changed back to PJs shows how deceptive she is. Plus, she thinks more of a concert than your feelings or the marriage or the kids. The normal thing was to cancel the concert and stay with the husband and try to save the marriage. Get rid of her mate. She's cheating and she's lying, and she thinks you're so stupid you'll believe her lies. You really want to stay with a woman like that? Update number 1. Thank you all for your comments. Even the mean ones, I needed those the most. It's very hard to allow myself to see what is right in front of my face when I pour my entire heart and soul into this person and build a life with them. I have contacted a lawyer and will be filing for divorce. Thanks again.